I'm going to see how this sounds in a second. Should have probably tested that. Turn it up.
Let's go.
Relax. Not played in a while. I'm just wondering how the ball movement will look. It's pretty good. Pinball games growing up. Trying to read the chat and yeah, Sharon, definitely pinball. Oh boy, a little rusty. I'm only gonna play for like half hour. Every time I go on. Took a little while to set it up, but you got it all set up. Ooh. Let's see how this volume sounds over here. The camera probably has to come down on that one, but I'm not gonna touch it. That was a bad play. I actually started on pinball. That was my first stream, was pinball. I'm going to turn this way. What's up? Yeah, it's really sad that games are sort of anytime I see pinball out in the wild, it's in horrible shape. This one I fixed up. That ball keeps getting stuck. My goal is to, well, my long-term goal would to be put up a million, but I put up 8 something once. This is my favorite pinball machine. Oh, we'll play a few. So this machine is inspired by the Addams family movie. As the game arcade still open. I'm in the right place. Yeah, this let me get the chat over here. Josh, this is inspired by the movie. Raw Julia's voice is in it. Angelica Houston. And you're in the right place. Let's see how the sounds coming through my... I have the Blue Snowball mic hooked up. the restream chat going. I don't know. I'm getting very slow on my end. Internet's been kind of screwy today because we have a rain coming down. Anytime it rains in this area, it's really bad. But I do have an Indiana Jones there in World Cup Soccer. I used to stream a lot back in 2015, 2016. I bought this in 2014, and it was in rough shape. I paid $3,800 for this, and then put another few thousand into it. The real upkeep you have to do is like flipper rebuilds are big. Once you flip so many times, you have to kind of rebuild the flippers. So that's usually the biggest problem when you go out somewhere and see these. They're all beat up. The play field, which is just wood, there's usually like clear coat. On this one, I paid somebody remade them. Mirko is the name of the company. And I order it's from Germany. Germany always has really nice stuff. So there's a new playfield on this. There needed a new playfield. I actually should go get my other playfield that's all beat up. There's a colored display in this. They're about $400. Yeah, pinball definitely part of my childhood growing up. Not as big as it is now. Kind of got away from it for a while, and now I'm kind of streaming it back. I have to put the electric chair for... I met a lot of great people through pinball. My dad drove me to get this machine back in 2014, the summer of 2014. Now there's a magnet that affects the ball during this. That's in here. I'm just reading the chat because I couldn't get into the room on my own phone. Alright. Now there's a magnet. I'm just reading the chat because I couldn't. Oh, the good old days, Sharon. Yeah. I'm going to put the chat here, but I'll have to step back there to read some of the other stuff if it comes through Restream. Because the Restream doesn't come through, so I have to have one chat open. We'll get to multi-ball eventually. So yeah, this is inspired by the movie 92, and then they released a gold edition in 94. But the guy that designed this, Pat Lawlor, still makes pinball machines today with Jersey Jack. So he's put out a few machines with him. Dialed In was a Pat Lawlor pin. Oh, you have to get it up there and then shoot the jackpot. Ooh. Here we go. Oh, got it. I don't think I've streamed this since I got the new playfield, actually. Ah. Ball trail's a little off, but it's definitely crazy. Let's see how it sounds. Yeah, sure. Pinball is major big in the 60s. Yeah, pinball was illegal back in the day. This guy, Roger Sharp, had to go to court. I think it was 76. I keep getting this day wrong. I'm pretty sure it's 1976. Had to go to court and call his shot to get it legalized. 7-Eleven in my town had 2 games in the store to play. Nice. All right, so I have. I'm gonna play a little bit more. I wish you'd drop by. Just kind of testing out the stream, the restream, going to Facebook. Wow, crazy. Oh, I thought it was gonna pop over. This machine I bought in 2014 in New Hampshire. My dad drove me in the middle of the night. I think we started the trip at either 5:30 or 7:30, and we bought it from a family that was looking to sell. They wanted $5,000, but I offered them $3,800 or $3,500, and then they countered with $3,800. This was back in 2014 when these were a little bit cheaper. Since then, this game is probably about $5,000-$6,000. Probably not in the best shape. I could probably get like $8,000 or $9,000 because I put a lot of work into this now. That's where this one came from. Ooh. So you definitely have to save your money to buy something like this. Oh, that was the shot right there. Oh! Can't hit it. I'm gonna let it dead flip and then shoot it. Nope. Sorry, old pal. Oh, thank you, Janet. Yeah, a lot of great stories coming from my dad. So I wasn't gonna get the machine, and then he drove me in the night. We had a Suburban from my grandparents, and we drove it, and we picked this up. We knew nothing about pinball at the time. Yeah, I believe this is routed. The story behind this machine is the guy... I still kind of talk to the family, not super a lot, but the guy did some work for another guy, and instead of the guy couldn't pay him, so he gave him a machine. This machine, you have to take the legs off. Hang on. Let's go. Yeah, so we carried it. We slid it in here. Now I can basically carry a machine by myself. I don't know what happened to the chat. Very glitchy. LTE is going slow. I'm going to read the chat over there, because this is just not working. Commented on your link. So we slid this in back then. Now I have a table to move the actual machines by myself. So we slid this in and then tilted up, and then you put the legs on, and then the head was tilted down. The head back here. So each machine weighs about 300 pounds. So you need to put it on a table. I can basically put it in the back of my... Ooh, that was bad. We'll play a few more here. So when I grab the machine from somebody, if I go to pick up a machine, we usually bring it out together. We'll take the legs off, then we'll slide it into my car together, unless they have a table. And then from there, when I get it home, I bring it up on the ledge of my Explorer. I slide it out, and then I have a table underneath it that the wheels aren't very good on it, but you slide it out, and then you put the legs on. So the legs are off. the head is down. You can fit this in the back of certain cars, like an Explorer. That's why I have an Explorer. And then you put the legs on, and then this table allows you to bring it in to wherever you're bringing it. This space that I'm in doesn't have stairs, so that's good. And then you put the legs on, and then you drop it down, so it's the table allows you to go up and down. So I have World Cup Soccer there and Indiana Jones there, which I want a LED, so I have to kind of order some LEDs. And I have 3 more. I have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that's signed by Kevin Eastman. I have a Gottlieb Spider-Man from 1980. And then I have Whirlwind, which is the same designer as this, Pat Lawlor. Ooh. Ooh. During this mode, you just have to hit a bunch of different things. We do need to put some high scores up on this. I'll get to your questions in a second. So the Indiana Jones follows the original trilogy. It's a great game. I don't think I've streamed it yet, so maybe stream that coming up. Even though it's a little dark, I need to put some LEDs in it to brighten it up. This is all LED'd, new playfield. Ooh, let it flip. Ooh. I did used to have not an Indiana Jones, but a Spider-Man that I bought. But different plastics were breaking, then I got rid of it. It's actually a great game. Spider-Man's a great game. I think it's like 8. My high score on this is like 848. It did get erased though because the batteries in the back went dead, and then it didn't save my score, so I have to kind of put it up again. When I used to stream, though, on Twitch, which this is being broadcast on that channel, Pinball Life, I used to stream a lot longer, a few hours a day, but now we'll probably just do hour streams. But at least you get me back playing pinball. I have to find my overlay, though, for this, because it's just cameras, and which doesn't look bad, but... I think you have to go into each hole. Test. Luckily, it's not difficult. Alright, should be good now. I did put some mods in there. That one's like dedicated to my dad. I got that in 2017 when he passed. It's like a 55 Thunderbird, I believe. So I was supposed to go for a different game, I think for Twilight Zone, but... Oh, Jesus. Get in there. Oh. This magnet is like nuts. Ooh, there we go. Woo. Probably get a... I have a light that I can probably put here. Mount a light, maybe. Because it's a little dark on my end. Oh, I hit it. If you relock it in there, then you can go around and shoot the double jackpot. So you can keep getting jackpots. Oh. Oh. Oh, I was so close to getting it too. Oh boy. 81. Let's try to put up a few 100,000 maybe. Oh, it's just dropping. Good now, good now. Hopefully the ball movement is okay. I think there's another thing I can turn on to make it a little bit better because it seems like it's not tracking it completely, but I thought there was like a graphics card or something I had to turn on. Right now you gotta hit Cousin It. He's right there. You get more points if you hit him. Or if you hit switches, you get points too. But if you hit him directly, you get more points. Ah. Let's take a look at what is it? All right. Alright, I'll play one more. Let's see how I do. If you shoot it in there, you get a skill shot, you get a bunch of points. If you shoot it over there, you get points. Ah! Something's wrong with you dancing to the music.
Have a nice swim.
I never really used to stream this on Facebook, so this is kind of a first. This is updated to the Gold ROM, which was like released after they did Addams Family Values. They did a gold edition, and everything was gold on the playfield and stuff. Ooh. Ooh. Ah! Let's get back to it. I'm already at ball 3? Jesus. Alright. Definitely like a little rusty because I haven't played a lot. But we'll stream Indie and World Cup Soccer, and then I have a bunch of digital pinball as well. That's kind of what we'll supplement with. And all the games I play as well, so. Definitely back streaming. Just gonna, I have the other ones. Get out of there. There we go. Headed back into work. All right, we'll see you. Crystal. All right. I'm supposed to hit all. Let's go over there. Tunnel. Where that was supposed to be. Oh, that was up there. Oh, I got another one. So I think the last one was there. Ooh. We're back. I don't remember what the score was before, but I once had there's a lot of people I used to watch on Twitch, and I'm going to get back into it because I definitely want to catch up with people on there. Come on. Ooh, I didn't want that. I'm going to lock this over here. This one's fun because you gotta hit either ramp and you're basically raising, well, you're doing a seance, which I photographed the seance before. It's actually kind of cool. And then it knocks in the machine, so that's kind of neat. This will be up for rewatch on here on my YouTube, youtube.jdrawsdisney, or on Twitch, Pinball Life. There's one knock. There's two knocks. Oh my god. I wanted 3 knocks, but... 3 knocks? Oh, I did it, but I didn't hit jackpot, which is what I wanted. I might have to relock. Things just got, like, nutty. They're bringing over here. I want to get it up there. Oh! Got it! Got it, baby. This is going to be the last game I play. I have no idea why my internet is like really garbagey today. 130 million. Oh, so you can relock it like that and then go for the jackpot again, which I really want. Oh. Nope. But you have to have multiple balls going, so that's the problem. Ooh. And then this one, you have to hit it, that to get a reward. I know I can go now. I keep going. We need this again. You may be a bit of an old soul if you don't beat you on. Growing up, I was about 10 years old. Oh, that was a nice shot. That gives me 13 million. We went to a campground called Bailey's. I think it was in Maine. Ooh, that was bad. And they had an Addams family, so about 92 when this was brand new. This is probably in better shape than that. And my family and I played this game. So when I got older, I remembered it because of the nostalgia and stuff. So I sought out to buy one. Nope. I'm gonna go make lunch in a little bit, so I'm gonna do this. I don't know how many balls I have left, but we're close to 200 million. I shoot this over. You always want to trap it up there so you can think about the next shot that you want to hit. You can let it bounce over. That's called, oh boy. It's called a dead bounce or dead flip. Dead flip's also on Twitch. Why a lot of people stream now pinball because of Jack Danger and dead flip. So if you're looking for more pinball, go to Twitch and type in dead flip, and I think it's dead_flip, and he's on there streaming a lot of pinball. That's kind of how I got started. So yeah, this is Addams Family 92. I do have purple legs on this too, which is kind of neat. Alright, that's it for me. 194 is not bad for not playing for a while. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to go eat. When I do these, they're probably just going to do like half-hour streams for pinball. And like I said, Indiana Jones World Cup Soccer will stream those at one point. I do have to LED this one, so I might have to order some LEDs soon. I don't know how many LEDs you would fit in there. But that's it for me. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great Thursday. Peace.